Meat so tender you could sip the rib tips. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Ed, GRILLZ Barbecue. Today we'll be doing our first cook on our Lone Star Grill 3036. I'm excited, man. I've been waiting to cook on it. Work has just gotten in the way of that. I did getting around to doing some work, some things that I wanted to do, you know, when it first showed up. Got the seasoning, but I haven't got to cook on it yet. So today we're gonna be doing that. I'm doing some pork ribs and some beef links, and let's see how this goes. Okay guys, I'm about to show you how I start the fire in the Lone Star. You see the hat, you see the bag, but I'm letting you know that I am in no way, shape, or form endorsed, sponsored, or monetized by B&B. It's just a product that I believe in. The lump has great flavor, it burns clean, and also I use Royal Oak, I use Kingford. The little man's is with me, y'all. It's all good. But it's a product that I just believe in and support. I got B&B hats, I got B&B hoodies, and if I'm cooking, I like to run B&B whenever possible. So I'm gonna show you how I get this fire set up, and then we're gonna get into the cook. Let's do it. Guys, I'm gonna be throwing a couple of these, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, they're Weber lighter cubes, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw those under here, under the charcoal basket. Okay, so the charcoal's going already. I'm about to dump this into the charcoal basket here. Great. I think we're gonna first go on with a big split of oak. I'll throw right on there. And I'm gonna be alternating between oak and hickory. Set that one off to the side and let that catch, then we'll come back. Okay guys, I got the pit all the way open, the stacks open, all the doors open. I'm gonna leave this firebox door open a little bit longer, just until this thing catch a little bit better, and let all this dirty smoke burn off. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just take you around the pit a little bit, and show you my build. Again, this is the Lone Star Grill 3036 offset, and you know, did some customizable things to it, and they did an awesome job on this thing, to be honest with you. This is my metal work that you can have customly done. Chris will take care of that for you. You send me your idea, your design, and I thought this was kind of intricate with all the crazy cuts and angles, and, you know, like just designs in this thing, but they pulled it off absolutely flawless, and couldn't be more happy with it. I got the, as you can see, or you can't, let me just show you, 1/2-inch firebox, which is an upgrade. And I'm in Southern California, so you know, oh, it's overkill, but it's not just about the weather, guys. It's thermal mass, and that equate to a more even cook, you know, heat level. And so it's not all just about the weather, and also the longevity. I got 4 sons, and hopefully one of them get the barbecue. But I know my, you know, my junior man, he got his little barbecue pit, his little toy barbecue pit. So hopefully one of them be into it. Also got the, I got this shelf extended, but the by 2 inches. It was initially 10. I had it brought out to 12. One of my buddies on the Lone Star Grill Facebook page, man, he had a great idea. He asked Chris to drop the shelf down by 2 inches. That way, when he set his pans there, you know, it's the idea you guys can use when you open the door. You know, it won't hit you know, you can set your pan there without having to worry about knock it off. I wish I would have, you know, talked to him a little bit sooner. But this is the inside of it, the 4 racks. I'm about to put, I only need 1 shelf today, so I'm gonna put the lower two. I'm cooking on this one today, pretty much the middle, upper middle, and I'm gonna place the other two on the top rack up there. So, you know, I don't have to worry about cleaning those. What I'm also do is take the grate, not on this cook, but the next one, out of the firebox and just put it up on the top shelf. That way it's just not necessarily getting burned up and broken down from constant heat, and just extending the life of that. And but I'm gonna close this up for a little bit, and I'm gonna just take you around a little bit. The family's out here, guys, so excuse the background noise. I'll just give you a nice shot of it. Also upgraded to the 8-inch casters. You know, that helps a lot with moving. That, I mean, God, this thing is heavy and it helps a lot. Added the handle on it, pour handle. That's an option that you could add as well. And I also added two probes for your temperature probes for your you know, temperature devices. Also had the utensil rack on the back for your ash rake and your poker. And I just also added the drain valve that you know, that comes in handy. You flush it out. And it's a beautiful pit. It's heavy duty and something to be proud of. Man, the wait for this thing was intense for me. I couldn't stop being excited for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we gonna get this thing closed up, and I'm gonna give you one more look at the fire. I mean, this thing burns so it burns so efficient. It just, you know, when I seasoned it for the very first time, man, I got it up to 225, you know, which is the recommended temperature for setting the paint. It didn't go a notch above. I think one time it climbed. Open the door and it you know, a couple minutes and it did its thing right at 225. And I ran, you know, I wanted to make something clear. I think, you know, you guys watching these videos, there's a fire management basket, which is what I'm running right now. And there's also a charcoal basket. They recommend that you not use the charcoal basket for your seasoning process. But if you have the fire management basket, that's perfectly fine. Only thing, I mean, it's a fire. It's centered right in the middle of the pit, and there's no reason why you cannot use your fire management basket to season your pit, but they recommend that you not use the charcoal basket. So I'm gonna get this thing closed up because, you know, when we get the vent here open all the way, stacks open all the way, and start letting this thing come up to temp. And then I'm gonna go in the house and finish. I got my ribs trimmed up already. I think I'm gonna put the links on while this is smoking and just let them come up to 160 and take them off. I want them to get that smoke, and then we'll come back. All right, guys, everything is going good. Temp's holding at about 235 right now. Still got that piece of hickory that I threw in earlier, burning good, still burning clean. But you know, I didn't want this video. I know when I wanted to watch videos, I wanted to see more than, you know, what you're cooking or what your firebox. I wanted information. So you know, if you get one of these, and what I'm about to go into right now is some of the recommendations of items that I would recommend getting with your Lone Star Grill order. It's quite a few, but I would have to say a must-have is the fire management basket, not the charcoal basket. I got that too, and I don't know how well that it works. My guess is I'm gonna probably have to lay some bricks in between to make the S pattern, because I know that metal's so thin that it would light up the whole charcoal basket from the reviews and stuff that I read and people experiences with it. But I know, you know, we can work around that. It's a workaround for everything, so I'm not really worried about that. So yeah, number one, definitely the fire management basket. Now number two, it's unexpected. You know what I mean? And I would say, with your order, if you have an order placed or you're planning on ordering a Lone Star Grills, get you some Lone Star Grill paint. I got 2 cans. initially for just down the road. You know, I know fireboxes after a while, you know how that goes. I ain't even got to go into it. But things happen unexpectedly. I couldn't, you know, when I uncrated it, you know, my older boys were gone. And so I wasn't waiting, man. I wanted to get my baby out of the crate and I wanted to get it in the backyard. But, you know, I did a couple of other things in the garage, but mainly I wanted to get it uncrated. So I got it uncrated, rolled it off fine, no problem. And I'm like, all right, during the day, after I did all the little prepping and stuff I wanted to do to it, it became time to move it to the backyard. So damn, I'm moving it around, trying to get the feel for it. I know it's heavy, but it's so heavy. I have a Blackstone in the garage, and so I'm getting the feel, trying to move it around, and I have a Blackstone in the garage. And what happened was I didn't realize that the firebox standing behind on the other side, you know, moving the handle, really couldn't see, but it wound up scraping the firebox. Not a bad scrape. It was a, you know, a faint scratch. But you know, when you got something new, I'm like, oh man, it's all right, no big deal. The second thing that happened, and this is where I'm most grateful, and this is why I'm recommending this to you. And this was not smart on my part by any means, but things happen. So I had it in the backyard. I can't really do nothing with it because of my work schedule, but I want to keep it protected. So I throw my Lone Star, not my Lone Star, but my Blackstone cover over it. Now the Blackstone has plastic on the bottom, and then like material, you know, supposed to be, you know, sunproof material, whatever, waterproof material on top. Well, it got so hot that the plastic started melting onto my smoker. And then, you know, it's a faint mark right here along the door. That's not a big deal. I'm not worried. This thing is gonna get, it's gonna take some damage. And it's fake, no big deal. But the problem was on the corner right here, it melted so much that the paint adhered to it. So when I tried to rub off the plastic, I'm gently trying to wipe it, albeit the paint just came right off. Like, so now I'm down on bare metal. And so in that case, I'm like, nah, you know, it's not a scratch. Like, this is a corner right here that is missing paint. I don't want rust to build up or nothing like that. So I hit it with that, like, right away. So yeah, fire management basket, paint, and I would definitely recommend getting you a fire poker, or, you know, you can get these from anything. It's not gotta be from Lone Star, just something to poke your stuff around with. But to me, it's a must-have. Another thing that I would recommend, and this is just for maintenance, is some mineral oil. I mean, get this off Amazon for like 17, 20 bucks, something like that, maybe even cheaper. But you know, you can start conditioning after around 3 to 4 cooks, and you can go longer than that. But just, you know, it's just a good way to keep your smoker in good condition and looking good. Another recommendation is some welder's gloves, or some gloves that can withstand high heat. And you're gonna get used to, like I'm used to lifting up doors or lids. I'm not really used to a door being on the side of me, and so I caught a couple of burns here and there, and that's fine to me, you know what I mean? We barbecue, that's what happens. But you don't, you know, when there's no way you picking up a log that you got sitting on the side of your fire management basket with your bare hands or no tongues, because it's too heavy. You're definitely gonna burn your hands. So get you some welder's gloves, or some, I don't know, maybe the Weber ones will work, whatever, but something that just gonna protect you and, you know, keep yourself safe. This is a good, to me, the best charcoal basket. This is an Oklahoma Joe charcoal basket. It's nice and light, and it's shorter than your typical charcoal basket, which makes pouring charcoal into your fire management basket a lot simpler, especially if you're doing it in the inside, simply because the fire grate above, you know, you can hit that with the normal regular basket. Not a big deal, you can work around it, but this is just a more simpler way to do it. And then this is not so much of a product, but just the idea. And this to me is brilliant, man. This is like simplicity at its best. And I got this idea from Grumpus on Fire. This is just a stainless steel boat washer, well, 2 washers in a stainless steel, all stainless steel nut. and you can sandwich your temperature probe for your fireboard, your thermoworks, whatever you run. And you can drop it in between the grates wherever you want, and it holds it in place real nice. So shout out to Grumpus, man. That was brilliant. It's one of my favorite ideas. I just love simplicity. I think that's what makes, you know, a pit master, getting around everything. So shout out to Grumpus. This is useful, and this is this, you know, I got drums and I make them, and this is something that I ordered from udsparts.com. All this is cast iron, but this is great for pulling out your grates and pushing them back in. It's nice, like you got solid, you just hook that little hook right there, just hook right in that grate, you pull it out, use the front of it to push it back in, and it's working brilliant for that, so I like that. I definitely recommend, you gotta have one of these, man. It don't matter, this is a thermopin, MK4, they got different models. I don't need all of, you know, hey, you can get any thermopin, any version of the thermopin from new to old. There are some that are, of course, you know, as time goes on, are technologically advanced. Any thermopin, I think anybody who's into barbecue should have a thermopin. I got quite a few thermalwork products, and yeah, those are my #1 recommendations, though. So that's just, I'm just trying to share this information with you guys, so you don't have to. You can be prepared, like, because things just happen. Like moving this thing around, I didn't even feel it hitting the Blackstone on the initial time that I scraped it. It's so heavy, you don't feel like, you know, I didn't even know that it happened until I seen it, and then it's like, oh, you know what I mean? So just food for thought. You know, we gonna keep cooking, man. We gonna keep cooking. I just wanted to talk to you guys in between, because I like talking about barbecue. So we'll be back to see how things is going inside. All right, guys, these are ribs. Now the lighting, I don't know how well you can see this, how well it's picking up. Got our beef links there. It's gonna give you an idea. About 225 over there. Running a little bit cooler on the firebox side. This is my setup, baffle plates. Got a little pan of water down there. And I'm gonna close this door up, and I'm gonna let you see the firebox again. I've been running since I first lit up the firebox on the same split. It's been about an hour, so we're gonna take a look at that. It's about time to put on another log, so we're gonna do that. Okay, guys, this has been about 20-25 minutes or so since I last put this split on. It's cleaned up. Bumped the temp up a little bit, but both logs are running at about roughly about 245 right now. So everything's going well, and you know, I couldn't be more happier. All right, guys, so we're still rolling. A little bit over 3 hours into the cut on our third split. Going another stick ahead, because we got another split of oak on the side. Just took the length off. And ribs are definitely looking good, smelling good. Beautiful color on it. I couldn't be happier. It's looking good down in there. I think I might have to make a few adjustments to my tuning plates, but we'll get to that. I just wanted to say, man, I got this foil in across here. I think one of the things, I went over the things that are good, you know, that I would recommend. I think if I had and it's still not too late, I think I should have went with the, I got the collapsible shelf, got it extended, but I think I should have went ahead, and I would probably recommend you do it. Go ahead if you can, man, and get that stainless steel. That just make it easier to, you know, to clean up. Because I know once I pull this rack out, you're gonna have stuff dripping all over the place, and so it'll just make clean up a lot simpler. So I'm gonna, definitely recommend that. But yeah, we gonna keep going. We ain't too far off now. We're looking good. A couple more hours, we good. So hey, thanks for staying with me, and we'll be back. Okay, we back just for a little bit. Still rocking and rolling, man. Still rocking and rolling. Just wanted to bring you guys in. give you a little update of what's going on. So let's take a look inside the firebox. Yeah, so got a big old piece of oak on there. The hickory had pretty much burned down at this point. And I'm not gonna put another log on the side because we'll pretty much, I don't know, we won't really need too much more wood if we need anything. I got a couple of smaller splits down here. One just a little piece of kindling just if we need a little boost or whatever. But other than that, we pretty much good as far as that goes. And you know, that's what this is about, man. This thing is efficient, and it's just about managing your resources and managing your fire. You know what I mean? If fire running too hot, you know when that burn out, throw you a smaller split on there and just maintain that. And let's look at how we doing on the inside. There we go. Already got the links off. I'll say within the next hour and a half, we should be good. These right here, they thin, so they gonna come off probably before the other two. These are thicker, and you know, just moving things around, man. I had this thick one over here, closest to the hot side. Just rotated that. One in the center is cool. I'm not really worried about it, but you know, that's just pretty much been in the zone that I was looking for. I'm not looking to chase temps. If I'm anywhere in between 225 and 250, which right now it just dropped down to 200, but when they go back up, it's probably gonna be up in a 240, 250 range. You know, just for me opening the door, lost that heat, but it'll climb back, and I'm gonna just keep rolling from there and bring you back. I think that's, you know, there's really nothing more that I could show you at this point. But just to let you know, man, this is my first experience with it, and it's been a great one. I've been enjoying my day. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. And so, yeah, man, we're going to keep rolling, and I'll see you on the flip side. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. It's been about 5 minutes since I opened this door last. I told y'all, you know, it will climb back. But I just wanted to, I'm trying to give you all the information I can, man, you know, because this is what I was looking for. And not to say that, you know, hey, the people out there did a great job, but I was just so into it that I wanted to see everything. And so look, it's been about 5 minutes since I last opened a pit, and boom, it's right back holding that 250. And that's probably where it's gonna stay. And with that log on there, probably got another hour, close to an hour burn time. And I don't see having to add no more than just a small piece of wood, if at all. And overall, that'll be what, probably about 1 log to start in, and about what, 4 or 5 to cook it, which is great. 6 pieces of wood, man, for this amount of cook time. That's amazing. So yeah, Lone Star Grills, let's go. All right, guys, it's been about an hour and a half since I last checked in with you guys. Since then, I just went ahead and doing that last little small split, let it roll, and after that, got it wrapped up. So now what we're gonna do is take them out the foil, get them sauce, let the sauce sit, and we calling it. Okay, guys, I got the ribs unwrapped. Went ahead and sauced them up. And I just during the last about 30 minutes or so, threw them in some foil, and you know, let them do their last little tenderizing, and after that, open them up, sauce them on both sides, and hey, in a minute, we're gonna be cutting these, you know, after we let them rest, and we're gonna try them out and see how we did. Stick around, man. Hey, look at that color on those. Yeah. Okay, so it's been, like I said, about 15 minutes. What we're gonna do now, we're just gonna get to cutting. I like to flip mine over. I know people like to preserve the front. I want to see how they taste. Slice them like butter. All right, so now it's time to get that first bite. See how we did. I'm going about right here. This one. Look at that. Nice looking rib. See how we do. I'm just going in. Bite through. Real easy bite through. Not fall off the bone, but a really good tenderness. Hey, this Lone Star produced an excellent product, excellent ribs. Hey, so my honest opinion is, hey, this Lone Star is a truth, and I couldn't be more happier. Ribs are great. If I could do anything different, I would use less hickory. I'm not used to cooking with big old long splits like that, and so it's a learning experience, and it's not over smoke. It's not that dirty smoke where you you know how we do when we first learning to cook, and it's not that at all. It's just I would have preferred just a little bit milder smoke. I should have went with mostly oak, but hey, I'm learning, and I'm just giving you my experience and how it went for me. And for my first time on this thing, it's easy for a stick burner. I feel like, if you got the desire to do it, anybody can do it. And I couldn't be more happier. So with that being said, I'm skinning and grinning. And I'm happy to, be part of the Lone Star family now. So I thank you guys for watching. If you want, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, like, or whatever the case may be. Offer any feedback, suggestions, or any tips. Because again, I'm learning this thing, and I watch a lot of y'all videos out there. If you got it up there, I've seen it. And so thank you for just the barbecue community for sharing, and that's what I love about barbecue. So until next time, and there will be a next time, I'm trying to put things together and keep the channel going. But for now, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and God bless.